The Silk Road, something that's not so talked about because it's one of those trivias in history where the history teacher goes, yeah, that was the thing, and nothing else. There's no Indian guy to help me with this video, but lucky you, I'm Indian nation, so I can help. This time, this timeline is 100% butchered and inaccurate, so that means this is a 100% reliable citation. You can put it under your essay if you want. 3000 BC, silk was first produced in China. 500 to 200 BC, the Silk Road develops as China starts the overland transportation of silk. 400 BC, the empire of Alexander the Great expands to Asia. This means Greek culture influences Central Asia. 206 BC to 220 AD, the Han Dynasty comes to power, a successor of the Qin Dynasty. This increases the Silk Road's range, eventually going further than the Central Asian barrier and into the Roman Empire. 200 BC, the Silk Road has established itself in a vast range. The Silk Road now produces other goods such as spice, fur, and gunpowder, in exchange for ivory, gold, and horses. 130 BC, the Silk Road is officially opened. 129 BC, the Parthians conquer Mesopotamia. The Silk Road to China is now controlled by the Parthians. 138 to 125 BC, Western trade routes are established. A diplomat of Zhang Qian is sent to the trading route between the East and the West. 53 BC, Rome discovers silk's existence through the battle with the Persians. And now we go to AD. 100 AD, Buddhism arrives in China. 220 AD, Buddhism excels in the Han Dynasty's decline, inspiring the needed factor of hope and belief. 400 AD, silk production is leaked, which is a big deal because China used to keep their silk technique a secret in order to maintain their silk monopoly. 500 AD, silkworms are made in Central Asia as a bootlegging business. 527 to 565 AD, the reign emperor of Julian of the Eastern Roman Empire began the silk industry. 542 AD, the bubonic plague is thought to have been brought by the Silk Road, spreading further than just Europe. 600 AD, Buddhism thrives, establishing itself as a domineering force within China and eventually Japan. 600 AD, European silk farms develop. 618 to 907 AD, the Tang Dynasty is established and Buddhism still remains at the top of the social stratosphere. 750 AD, the Silk Road's traffic reaches its peak and steadily declines. China's capital, Chang'an, becomes the richest city in the world. 845 AD, the Tangs begin to decline further because the government feared too much power is falling to the Buddhists. They persecute the religion and closes China from foreign influences. And finally, 907 AD, China closes its mind as the collapse of the Tang Dynasty finalizes their division in banning the foreign religions. And that is the Silk Road, all summarized as much as it can. You're welcome. Sources are at the bottom because this is just straight up plagiarism.